What is up, Tony? Welcome back. I don't think you've been on this show, right? You've been on the Juan Hour.
Yes. I've been on
Yeah,
the Juan
so
hour. That's right. That's right. So this is the
yeah,
one-on-one.
this is the Juan on Juan
Love
podcast.
it.
Yeah, I put the other shit like we were just talking about. I put some things on the back burner because life gets in the way. But before we get into it, where can people find your work? And I know you told me you're going to split off from your podcast. I don't know what's going on, if you're working on a new one or what your plans are for that.
Yeah, for sure, man. If anything, I guess I can use this time to plug what the idea is. So pretty much right now, man, of course people can find me right now at my personal Instagram, Young Entrepreneur, and the podcast. So obviously I still got the podcast with my boys. We haven't done much yet. No, we haven't done much in a while. But like Juan was saying, we're probably looking to slow that down, if not pretty much kind of cut that project off, or at least rebrand it until we decide where we want to go with it. But anyways, you can find us there, like as far as our podcast at Third Dimension Podcast. But as far as what I got down the pipe, man, I mean, I'm definitely, like you said before we just got officially recording. I do love podcasting, man. So I've been bouncing some ideas in my head as far as what I want to podcast solo about. But I guess the one creative project that I did start, kind of, sorta, is I'm going to learn how to become a swing trader, which is pretty exciting. Because and this is the thing, though, dude. Like, I have a extensive background in finance, like extensive. Like, dude, I probably got into the financial industry when I was like 18 years old, and I'm 35 now.
Damn,
I
bro.
haven't done it in a long time because this was my job. It's what I was doing out in Texas. For everybody out there, I live in Toronto now, right? So when I moved to Toronto, none of my licenses came with me. I pretty much, like an idiot, was like, all right, cool. It's like a restart at life, right? Which in hindsight, whatever, it's kind of stupid. But
Didn't you
anyways,
abandon somebody back home to come? Or you
not
moved over for
necessarily.
somebody or something like
That's
that?
what it was. Yeah, I had moved originally to Toronto, chasing love like a silly man, or a silly boy, we'll call it.
And now you don't have enough money to get back home is the problem. It's like you're just trying to raise money now.
No, no, not at all, man. Honestly, dude, like everything happens for a reason, right? So now the
Yeah.
cool thing is, man, honestly, I love Toronto, man. It's as and obviously I met my girl that I'm with now, and she's amazing. And I fell in love with Toronto, and every time me and my girl chat about like our future, right? We've kind of been bouncing the idea of like going to Houston. Because don't get me wrong, man. I mean, the housing prices are better,
Yeah.
no
Well,
state
way better.
taxes. Yeah, dude, like it makes a lot of financial sense to go back to Houston, or me go back to Houston and me take her with me. But honestly, man, I think what makes the decision just keeps leading us back here is that me and my girl just we love Canada, we love Toronto, man.
Isn't
Uh,
I don't even know. Is Tom in Toronto?
I think Tom is in Alberta.
I don't know where the
I
fucking
think,
Tom. Text me, bro. Where the fuck
yeah,
you at? 'Cause I don't know,
I
but somewhere he's
feel.
up there
I
somewhere.
think either he's in Alberta
I
or
always forget, bro.
maybe
I'm pretty sure it's Toronto.
Manitoba. Is he in Toronto, bro?
Yeah.
Or is he in Ontario somewhere like
I
Barrie, like
might
another
be
town?
Ontario. It all sounds the fucking same to me, dude.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I mean, it's crazy out here. We got provinces, bro. We got 13 of them,
Yeah.
or is it 12? I don't even know. I don't even know. But it's definitely a lot. Like as far as we don't have as many states or whatever, right? But yeah, man. I mean, so anyway, so the whole point is like obviously, I'm like shit, man. Like we love Toronto. Like I want to have kids eventually, and we both agree that we would love to raise our kids here in this country because it's very like what's the word I'm looking for? It's very diverse, man. It's very diverse,
Yeah,
very
so I've heard.
multicultural. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
beautiful, man. Everywhere you go, dude, honestly, you can go down the street and you meet people from all over the world, man. It's really cool. It's very unique. I know it's not as multicultural as, let's say, a London, because I've never been there before, but I heard it's like Britain, like British, like over there in London or whatever, is like London, England is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
England apparently is like crazy multicultural, but like Canada's like a smaller little brother apparently when it comes to how multicultural the city and the country is out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, so that's kind of like the idea. I think that's why we kind of really, I mean, me and my girl were just like, let's buckle down and decide what we want to do, and we pretty much decided at least for the next 3 to 5 years, shit, we're gonna be chilling here, maybe longer, maybe decade, I don't know, because we're gonna buy a house. Like we pretty much are like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and set some roots here for now, and we'll see what the next decade of life happens, man. But at
Maybe,
least
maybe move to
once
Florida, bro. You don't like Florida?
I've visited a few times, but never thought about it. It's never been on my radar. You know what I mean? To move out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it's a shithole, bro. Don't move here.
You know what I
And we're,
mean? Yeah,
and
I've
we're
heard great.
full.
And honestly, dude, I've heard enough stories about Florida man, bro. So you know, what I'm saying Florida man be wild out there.
Yeah, bro. It is pretty crazy out here. I was coming home, like I told you, I was running late because so much traffic, dude. There's so many people, man. It's almost like we need some sort of pandemic to just wipe off a few people. But that'd be too much to ask for. Are you guys back on lockdown or what's going on with that? Because last I
Man,
heard, you guys, I think we're going back on lockdown.
bro, we definitely like. It's funny, man, because like I remember when COVID first hit, we were like doing really good. You know what I mean? We were like our numbers were some of the lowest in comparison to the world, and et cetera, et cetera. We were kind of like, you know, we kind of had a bit of a swag to our step, you know, as far as in Canada, like, yeah, we're doing great. Then the script flipped, man. Like we became one of the worst and the laughing stock as far as compared to every country out there that's getting in control, opening businesses back up. Like, dude, just this past Friday, we finally opened restaurants, like to actually go inside of a
Wow.
restaurant, dude. That was what,
Seriously.
July 16th?
We've
You know
been
what I
doing
mean?
it since the beginning of COVID.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, like we have been just slow to everything, man. Like it's and obviously people are getting the vaccine at you know pretty good rates per se.
Have
At
you
least
gotten
what
that shit, bro?
nah, man. That's not, I'm not gonna do that, man. Not right now,
Yeah,
at
dude.
least.
My family's been on my ass about getting the vaccine, dude. And I got
Bro,
into an argument today with my dad.
yep.
And, bro, you know what it is? What bothers me, it's like, what bothers me about a lot of things in life, and I wanted to talk about this, was that it be your own family, the ones that wish the worst upon you, right? Like
Hmm.
you got a motorcycle, it's not like, hey, nice bike, right? It's like, hey, when are you gonna die? When are you gonna get hit by a car? It's like today, my dad told me he knew somebody, one of his friends, who had an employee who the guy died, and then his wife is in the hospital now.
Shit.
So the guy died, which is an employee of my dad's friend, and then now his wife is intubated in the hospital. He's
That's
just
wild.
talking to me about how I need to get the vaccine, this and that. I'm like, Dad, I don't want to argue with you, number one, so just drop it. Respect that I don't want to get it. And what is the point? If you got vaccinated, why would I need to get vaccinated since you're supposedly not? Oh, you can still get it. Then what the fuck is the point?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like what
crazy.
is the point? You're gonna enjoy and and yes, we all know. He's like, oh well. I told him, I was like, there's a lot of people who have had a lot of adverse effects with the vaccine. I'm not saying that, I'm pretty sure it's rare, but how rare is it really? Is it what they're showing us? Because again, we know the media is controlled. We know all this shit, right? The
Yeah.
the elites run everything, et cetera, et cetera. We're conspiracy theorists, but really, how transparent are they being? My dad was like, "Oh, the government would never do that." I go,
Come
I just
on.
remember about Tuskegee. I remember about all that shit about the government, the Bay of Pigs, where they set things up to make it look like, hey, Iraq bombed one of our ships. I can't confirm that shit that they really did that,
Hmm.
but you're still gonna go to war.
100%.
So at the end of the day, how transparent are they really being with us? At first, when it first started, they said, "Oh, mask work don't work." Oh, then they don't work. Then they work again. And why were they doing that? It's our dude. At the beginning of COVID, when Trump was talking about the conspiracies that it came from a lab, what was everybody saying? No, that's impossible. That could never happen.
Yep.
And then what, dude? After Biden went into office, it was about, hey, yeah, we might have funded them and we might have been messing with some of the viruses, and yeah, it did come from a lab there. Oops.
Hmm.
But
I
the
heard about that,
entire
dude.
time that fucking Trump was saying it was a conspiracy. It makes
Yeah,
no
dude.
fucking sense to me, dude.
Nah, not at all, man. I heard about that too. Like, yeah, man. I heard about the whole idea where they're like now acknowledging that, oh fuck, it might have came from China. You know what I mean? So now it really is. You know what that fool Trump used to say, the China virus, right?
What was different about
Um,
it before? Oh, that Trump was saying it. Oh,
right,
okay,
right.
okay.
You know, and that's the crazy thing too, man. Like, just how after the fact, you know, a lot of because he's sounding crazy, and I think it was just his
Yeah.
brash delivery.
Yes.
But shit, man. I mean, look at all the stuff that's coming out after the fact. You know what I mean? It's pretty mind blowing. It's actually really mind blowing. Which you know what, bro? I'm glad we're on this topic because, and this is where, like, yeah, man, the whole thing with this vaccine is crazy. And I don't like you know what it is, bro? I find there's a lot of social pressure. At least I don't know if it's like that in Florida where you live, bro, like at work and like just,
To
around,
get the
but
vaccine, you mean?
yes, yes, there's a
Yeah,
lot
of
of
course. Look at my
social
family,
pressure.
dude. My
Yeah,
grandma, my dad, my stepmom,
that's
my
crazy.
aunt.
I'm lucky in that fact, man, that we're all hard-headed Mexicans and we're not about, getting poked, right? But especially with a vaccine that we, don't know shit about. But
Yeah.
you know what's crazy, man? Like,
I would literally shoot heroin in my body because I know the chemical makeup of heroin. And what they're putting in your body, you don't know what it is. Oh, it's some
I know
protein. It's some mRNA shit.
it's
It's like, is
wild,
it FDA approved? Absolutely not.
right? That's what I'm saying, bro. It's fucked up, man. And like my girl was feeling it the other day, I think a week or two ago, where like pretty much like people were like kind of being snarky of like, oh, you haven't got the vaccine? Why not?
Yeah.
Like while I'm doing
You're
my
fucking
part, why
selfish.
why aren't you doing your part? Like why
Yeah.
I did my part, why do you get to reap the benefits? And of course, me and my girl had a chat about
Wait,
it, right? And
what?
yeah,
Somebody
that's what
said that to
that's
you?
what that's what she said to my girl, bro. She said to me, motherfuckers know better than talk to me like that.
How?
Um,
What'd she say? Reap the benefits?
yes. Why do you get to reap the benefits from us being vaccinated?
What
And I was like,
benefits?
exactly. I guess like that you can get your life back, right? Like travel
You
and
can
go
get
to
your. This
restaurants.
is what people don't understand, bro. People like
It's
these
crazy.
the people who follow the media like cattle,
Yep.
right? To like cattle to the slaughterhouse. They have like this hard on for normalcy. Like, oh, like I can get. Oh my no. Oh, like I'm like,
Bro.
dude, just live your life. Like for example, what's going on in Cuba right now.
Hmm.
They're trying to mix. Oh, it's the U.S. Embargoes, this and that. The
Yep.
U.S. Da da da. COVID supplies. No, motherfuckers, it's the government. The government
Facts.
is a communism. It's a communist government, and
Yep.
the people are tired, bro.
Yeah, man. 100%. I mean, eventually, they was gonna get tired, right? It's been fucking hundreds of years, probably just communism over there in Cuba, man. Like it's fucked up.
Like 75 years, yeah, some
Come
shit
on,
like
that's
that.
a long time, bro. Like eventually shit's gonna crack, I think. But yeah, man, that's the kind of chatter. I mean, and I don't know what it's like in the States, man,
That's
because obviously I
hilarious.
don't live there. But that's definitely the chatter we getting out here, and that's how people feeling, bro. Like because I got a new job now, but like at the old office I was working at, dude, it was very pro. Like even the HR company would be like, not to stop pushing you to get it, but just be like, hey, remember, if you did get it, put it in your check-in app, right? So just there was a lot of social pressure, bro, to get this vaccine, which I hate, man, because it's not fair to people like me, you, and my girl that we're not desperate for this quote unquote normalcy. Cause I'm right there with you, bro. Like I know that like when you don't watch the news every day and you don't hear this constant doomsday, I know it's just a matter of time before shit's gonna blow over and bro, we gonna forget COVID ever happened.
Yeah, the next
And
biggest thing will
that's
be.
what I'm saying. And that dude, I feel like with the net with news, it's all about sensationalize whatever happening, whatever's major happening, that day or that month or whatever that year. And COVID just seems to be the hot topic, and it has been the hot topic for a long time. And a lot of people are rushing to get this vaccine because, like you said, they want this normalcy. People are like, "Oh, I can't wait to travel. I want to go to concerts. I want to live my life. I want to do this. Blah blah blah." Cool. You can still do that. You might not be able to do that next month because some people are like, "Gotta have a vaccine first." But in 6 months or a year, shit gonna be back normal anyway.
Yeah,
So it's like for this facade in your brain that you create of this quote unquote normalcy that all of a sudden you don't have for the last year or whatever you want to call it. You want to rush to put something inside of your body that you have no prior knowledge about. The way I look at it, I was like, shit, y'all can go ahead, man. Because at the end of the day, I think the overall number was what, 75% of populations, I think, as far as what governments are saying. If this amount of the population gets the vaccine, we get this herd immunity. I'm like, cool, man. Yeah, I'll let the rest of the world be the sheep of that 70%. And I'll
yeah.
just I'll just fucking chill on the sidelines. And you know
That's
what, man?
that's
I'm
a
not
lot of zombies, bro. 70% of the
100%. You
population.
know what I'm saying? But dude, at the end of the day, bro, like, I mean, think of it. And the way I looked at it too was like, all right, cool. And I'm not gonna sit here and say like I'm like an anti-vaxxer per se,
Yeah.
but at least fucking anything that I want to put in my body, I hope it's been around a long time so we know all the pros, we
Yeah,
know the
and I don't want people to
cons.
get that thought of me either, even though I don't give a fuck. But I'm just saying
Right.
I'm not an anti-vaxxer yeah, like you said, per se. But I just, yeah, I would hope that you'd respect yourself.
Yes.
And it's that wanting, right? That back to
Yeah,
normal,
man.
like
Yeah, man.
what the fuck?
It's fucking crazy,
It's the
bro. Like
funniest shit, man.
it's so wild, bro. Like, and then like, and you obviously, man, you've chatted here and there, man. Like, and we obviously established a bit of a relationship even from the distance. And like, I watch people, bro. Like, I watch people and I listen to what people say, and it's crazy how people operate on such a emotional and like short minded thinking, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it shocks me. And of course, I keep my mouth shut. And then a few times when people ask me, about the vaccine, bro, I don't give a fuck what people think about me, man. That's the difference between me and a lot. It's probably what me and you get along, man, because I give a fuck. Like, I tell people
Yeah.
all the time, like, people ask me, like, "So you get the vaccine? Why not?" I'd be like, "Because I don't fucking want to put that in my body because I don't know what it is." Me and my girl want to have a baby. My girl's like, "Well, apparently, at one point they were saying it's not good for fertility. Then they try to reverse it, like, no, I think it's fine for fertility." And then they move forward again, and then it's like, well, no, it should be fine. But then when you start asking actual people that we know, right, how are they doing, dude? I think two or three of my girls' homegirls at work, I think all their cycles are thrown off since they got their vaccine.
And
Now,
from
was that
hanging around
permanent,
people that who
right?
got the vaccine,
You know
because
what I'm
trust me, I
saying?
can tell you from experience that things happen to people when they're around. Just being around, it's like a weird
Telling you,
thing,
it is,
you
man.
know.
Energy, bro. I believe in that shit, man. We're all energy, right? Like, I think everything's energy, man. Obviously, we can digress into something like that later, but like, yeah, man. So I don't know, bro. Like, it's crazy. What's happening with that shit, man? It's crazy seeing so many people just so desperate for a sense of normalcy. And and the funny thing is, I mean, I guess I expected it. I kind of saw that coming, and I knew I was gonna chill on the sidelines. And I've had some hard conversations with my girl, and whatever about it. And because I think my girl posted a question where, like, what if you can't travel for 2 years? Then you know what, man? So fucking be it, man.
Like I told
I mean,
people,
at the end of the day,
I don't travel anyway to begin with. So what does it matter to me?
yeah. Like, if it comes down to it, man, and it's like, let's just say I want to go see my mother, right? And my mother's obviously in Texas, and they're just like, for whatever reason, in 2-3 years from now, they're like, nah, man, for whatever reason, Texas don't want to let anybody into this country, into this state that doesn't
No
have
zombies allowed.
which I don't think Texas will do that. Maybe like New York or some more like police
Yeah,
type states.
California or some
Yeah, shit like
stupid.
that. Just real big brothery ass states. But you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
And so I mean, and of course, and naturally speaking, if like I don't want to never not see my mom in person again, so I was like, fuck it, man. If I got to get this stupid ass vaccine in 3 years, but at least there's more data on it, and I can actually make an
but
educated decision, then so be it.
that's what a lot of people are like going towards. They're going to be forced to. Why? Because of other people. It's like, why should I get vaccinated to combat a virus that you got vaccinated to not get? But it makes no sense. Like and people are so. I can imagine a lot of people who are listening are like, oh well, that's such a stupid reason not to want. You're so quick to accept the science. Science is wrong all the
All the time,
time.
dude.
People are wrong all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And you think just because they said one thing, you're just balls to the wall with it, like, oh, fuck it, just full send.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so quick to do that? That's why we can get into the whole energy stuff because that was one of the things, like with my dad's heart attack. When he came back, the first thing I asked him, bro, was like, so what'd you see, bro?
Yeah,
I had
bro.
to
Of
be in there like, whoa, what's
course,
up?
man.
What
Yeah,
is this
dude.
about? Somebody who died four, not once, not four times. I'm like, yo, you got
Wow,
to
your
see.
dad's a soldier,
Did you
man.
see? Did you see Buddha or
Yeah, or the
Jesus or
light or something.
what the fuck? He's like, I know, nothing. I'm like, what?
Just
He's like,
nothing.
yeah, there's nothing, bro. I'm like, what do you? So what's all this for? Like, you
Or
know,
what if he saw nothing because it wasn't his time for him to go yet?
that's
He was maybe in this
well,
like weird space, like,
that's
nah.
it could have been that, because I think about it, they worked on him for 45 minutes straight, and it could have just taken 45 and 15 seconds or 45 and 5 seconds for the doctor to be like, hey, that's it, no more, like we can't bring him back, like he's gone, right?
Mhm.
But it could have been like, yeah, his time, it wasn't his time. Or I feel like we're an antenna. How you're saying that we're like energy, right? Like
Mm,
if you're able to, when you put your hand on a table, your atoms are colliding with the other atoms in the table, right? In your hand and all that. But if you're, because the table is one frequency and your hand's another. But if
mm,
you were to become one with that frequency, you could put your hand through the table because everything's moving at the same rate, right? But
100%.
right now they're repelling because you can't, your frequency is not matching, which that's why people talk about interdimensional things, right? I feel that we live in this, how you're like the third dimensional podcast, the third dimension podcast. We're in this dimension, and when you put a 2D object in a three-dimensional world, it's going to look different. So maybe these entities that are coming through or whatever they are, it's just a different perspective of another dimension that's out there. We just can't interpret it, right? Or maybe it's some weird shit.
Mm,
Like, you know what I'm trying to get at. Like it's. I feel like there's more to all this, and maybe he wasn't attuned to that frequency to where he could tap into that.
mhm,
Which I could believe that because my dad's not into any of this type of spiritual shit,
mhm.
and he doesn't really believe in he believes in God, but he's not a religious or spiritual person. So I'm leaning more towards that he didn't know how to accept and relay that information that was going to be given to him, right?
Definitely, man. I think it's a possibility because I've always been a big believer in, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. I know it's super like cliche,
Yeah, it's
but
cliche.
we hear so many stories of like people are like, fuck, like that killed him. And then you hear other stories like, fuck, you went through that and didn't die? Man, like it's not your time, dude. It's
Yeah,
not your
no,
time, right?
that's exactly how it is. Like,
You know
wow,
what I'm
it's like
saying?
you survived this massive heart attack, and then you got bit by a snake or some shit, and you died. Like that's
Yeah.
that's that's,
You know
that's
what I mean?
super
Like look
fun.
at homeboys.
Crocodile Hunter.
Yeah, exactly, bro. He got killed by a fucking stingray barb. And how many times has he done that in his life, bro? He's done more dangerous shit with animals, and that's what got him. It's that's
Because,
what I'm
like you said,
saying.
when it's your time, it's your
It's your
time, and
time,
and and
man.
it's
You know,
it's it's weird, man.
it is, man. And that's the thing too, bro. Like I don't know what's gotten into me, man, the last like 30 days specifically, but I think it has a lot to do from getting out of the rat race, to be honest with you, the 9 to 5 rat race of just in the office, man. I work from home now, and I've always loved working from home every chance that I did get because I'm able to just really, truly balance my
But do you feel better? Or you feel worse?
better, 100%, hundred
Oh,
percent better. Because I feel like I, for whatever reason, man, I seem to lose touch of, or not touch, but like almost the drive and the curiosity and just
dude.
the drive to do well and to be constantly curious and always learning, just the kind of things that I've always kind of, really, really, as I matured as a man and started realizing, kind of who I am as a person. I feel like I lost that for a bit, really just falling into that, the last 3 years of just the 9 to 5 rat race and, trying to kill it at this corporation, et cetera, et cetera. And obviously, I left that job. I started a new job, still doing sales, actually working for American Express now, but I work from home. I don't have like a fucking, like, it's basically like it's essentially like, it's like I'm self employed, but they pay me a salary plus like an uncapped ass commission. So nobody's fucking with me all the time. They're like, you just get your sales done, but nobody cares how many calls you make. Nobody's fucking calling you 24/7 to check in. So it's like this freedom because like in the States, I was a financial advisor, worked for myself. So I had this constant freedom, dude. No one told me what to do. If I was broke, I'd broke on my own. But when I made a bunch of money, I made a bunch of money on my own, right?
Yeah.
And it's essentially that sense of like being in control of my own destiny for better or worse. I find I've always been the happiest at my core. And I know that sounds crazy, but I feel like, dude, at the end of the day, fuck, if I'm gonna die or go broke, I want to do it on my own fucking terms, not some guy telling me what I'm worth, you know?
Yeah,
And
that's what a lot of people don't understand, that at the end of the day, you don't take shit with you.
yeah, man.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Right. So that's the thing, bro. And this is where I started writing down constantly is life is short, man. Life is short. And then on my notepad where I'm on the phone and I take my notes or whatever, in the morning, bro, I draw a line, right? And I label it time, right? And then I literally put like two brackets, like tiny little brackets, and I write me in there. and it's just a visual representation for me of like, dude, time is endless, and you're on that timeline. You're this little fucking speck.
Damn, bro.
Even if you live to 100, you are the tiniest little fucking speck in the grand scheme of the endless time that is this universe, man. So enjoy it, dude. Go after shit. Be curious. Like I was saying before, I love money, bro. I love the money game. I love investing. I love that shit from the day it was introduced to me when I was 18 years old by my sister and my brother-in-law. And I fell in love with it, and I dove right into the professional side of it, right? And then like obviously I left that, blah blah blah. Now I'm here. Fucking bought some AMC stock, stumbled upon that crazy ass squeeze. I don't know if you heard about that shit. I bought AMC dumb enough without doing any due diligence because I was like 100-year-old company. COVID sucks. I don't think AMC's going nowhere. I'll buy some stock. Why not? I just look at it like a value buy, right? Next thing you know, we're involved in this crazy ass market manipulation and squeeze. Anyways, we'll talk about that shit later, another day. But my point is, bro, I was like, I dove into the stock market again. I started making money. I haven't lost money in the stock market, at least yet, from even some of the other, positions that I bought and sold. And I'm realizing how much I love that shit. I love reading the charts. You know what? I love that money doesn't give a fuck about anyone. Money's just money, dude. Money doesn't care if you're a good person or a fucking bad person. That's why you see so many bad people with money. Because they don't money don't give that's what the money don't give a fuck about
But
you
it's
or
only
nothing.
worth what we give to it. Like
Right.
money's the type of thing.
You
And
know what I'm saying?
yeah, I got into GameStop the first time around before the first
Nice.
short squeeze, and dude, I made $23,000 in 3 days,
Come
right?
on, bro. Come on.
And
See, I missed GameStop and I was like, I'm
yeah,
not missing
so
it again, man.
and then obviously Bitcoin and crypto took off, and I've been in Ethereum since 200. I was mining Ethereum when it was $200, bro, and I
Come
knew
on,
about
bro.
Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $250, $240.
Wow, bro.
And I had a thing
You
happen to
still
where
have
I
your
could
Bitcoin positions, right?
no, fuck no, I sold
You
almost
sold,
all
eh?
my shit. So I'm in it to make money, bro. I'm not in it
I got you.
to
You're not in there for the
to
long game.
yeah. When as a trader, and that was a lot of the thing that I did when I took a 7 month podcast break. I was learning technical analysis and reading charts and
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
And
That's my adventure right now. You know what I
the
mean?
whole
That I'm starting.
thing that I'm in and out. I scalp, and I know I have one of my mentors. He trades for a living, right? He's a futures trader for a living, and the dude
Nice.
makes like $5,000 a day.
Yep.
So but the thing is that, like how you said, some days you'll make $1,000 bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Other days you might lose $200 bucks. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But those good days will supplement the bad days in
100%.
between.
Yeah,
And
man.
it's not easy, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, you just got to think about it. You're a plank. How you said that on that timeline, you're just a speck of shit
That's it, man.
compared to the whole entire bigger picture. So in the market, you're a plankton swimming with these whales.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the day, it's dude, I 100% believe that the stock market is just for laundering money and funneling money because dude, just like how Bitcoin and Ethereum and everybody was talking about Dogecoin, Matic, whatever, all these coins, it's a digital thing that we give so much power and value to. Like one Bitcoin right now is
30
$32,200.
grand. Yeah, bro. It's crazy.
Last year, this same time, it was $3,000.
Did it really go that big from one year to the other?
Dude,
Wow.
Ethereum during the COVID crash in March of 2020 was $70, dude. Like $80, $89.
Fuck, I missed that boat, man.
It's fucking wild. So, but here's the
Wow.
thing: at the end of how you're talking about money, and it's all got to do with simulacra and simulation and shit like that,
Mm-hmm.
where we give value to these symbols. But at the end of the day, an NFT is a digital art. It's a PNG file on the blockchain. That's all it is.
That's
But
all it is, dude.
people, some dude paid $69 million for a NFT of some artist.
I saw it,
Don't you
bro.
think that's fucking laundering money, bro? Are
100%.
you gonna pay $69 million for a file on a thumb drive or some shit?
Dude, it was actually I flipped through the gallery of it. Don't get me wrong, a cool ass
That's dumb
art,
as shit.
but $69 million for
69 million.
art, dude.
And if for those people that don't know, an NFT is a non-fungible token, and what it's supposed to be. For those that aren't into blockchain and crypto and all that bullshit, I'm gonna do an episode on this soon with my buddy Eddie, because we started a Cardano staking pool, and you can stake your Cardano on there and you earn stake rewards. So pretty much an APY, and you make more Cardano, which and Cardano is worth fiat currency or whatever currency you want to transfer it to, right? And I'm probably gonna get into the whole blockchain of things because he does NFTs, but TLDR and NFT is a you get pretty much like a one and done token on the blockchain, a transaction on the block with a certificate of authenticity on the blockchain, so nobody can replicate it. You can at any moment in time you can confirm the authentication of whatever it is, but people are using it for like there's a Gamagotchi pets online. There's games where you play for there. This is the future of gaming because, for example, there's games that I play where in game you can get a certain item, so a sword that's worth $10,000 because it's minted on the blockchain. It's a one of a kind. So it's almost like Pokemon cards in the real world, except it's all digital.
It's all digital, man.
And people are going crazy. Like NBA, was it Top Shots was like real big for a while.
Top Shots was big. Yep.
People are paying fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars for like a clip, a gif of Jordan dunking or some shit.
Wild.
It's the
When
dumbest fucking
literally,
thing.
bro, I can literally drag my fucking
Google,
control
YouTube.
center down and record my fucking screen and repost that on my Instagram.
But at
Like,
the end of the day, bro, it's how much are you willing to pay? How much a stock? You'll never see a physical stock in your fucking life.
yep.
But yet you'll pay what's this AMC's at right
40,
now.
I
Let's
think,
see
right
what
now.
it's at. 40.70. You'll pay $40.78 for what? For something that they it's a security. And then
It's an idea.
how do you make,
Isn't
dude?
that wild?
I was just thinking about it. I was like, how do you make money? You sell it to some other schmuck who's gonna buy it from you. Somebody
For
gets
more.
stuck holding the bag, bro.
Somebody gets
Always
stuck holding a bag, bro.
100%.
Isn't that wild?
And the day that I got out of AMC, I bought in Monday and got out Wednesday, and I was with one of my friends. That Wednesday at 3:59, I sold what I had made, right, on GameStop. That was the Wednesday that that Elon Musk tweeted about GME and was like stonks, and he put a rocket emoji or whatever. That day he pumped GameStop up. So he put GameStonk, and he
Yeah.
fucking pumped it up so
I
hard.
love Elon, man. He just be
And
trolling the world.
the day after that, this is what I'm getting at, because this is all a fucking game. After that, Robinhood, the broker, and it's so hysterical, and it's so, what's that one word when it's like a paradox? It's so, what's that word that they use, bro?
Which one, bro?
Man, I'm fucking drawing a blank. When something is like ironic, right? It's so ironic that the platform Robinhood was making it to where the people couldn't sell their stock, so they
Yep.
couldn't sell. So what ended up happening with GameStop was they did a short squeeze, and what a short squeeze is when you short a stock, you borrow the stock, I sell it, right? I'll buy it for X price, or you buy it now, you borrow it now, and you pay for it later.
Mhm.
But when you pay for it later, the price is already down. So I borrow it now, sold it to you for $10. The price crashes, and then I pay $2 for it.
Yep.
I just made
And you
$8.
made your bet. Yep.
So that's what shorting is. But what happens is on a short squeeze, when the shorts have to quote unquote cover, so they have to close their position out. And when you close out a position, it's buying pressure, right? So it makes the price go up.
Yep.
Right. So you close and it's buying. So it's again simple economics, supply and demand. When I'm
Supply and
buying,
demand.
price goes up. When I'm selling, the price goes down. So when shorts cover, it creates buying pressure, but they have a certain time limit. X date they have to cover, because a lot of these people are over leveraged. They're on margin, which is pretty much credit.
Mhm.
And at
I
the
think
X date,
the overall market too. I was looking at the other day.
Yeah. It's way over leveraged.
$863 billion, I think,
Yeah.
overall margin in the stock market right now.
So when
fucking crazy.
they have to cover by X date, they have to cover regardless of the
Mhm.
price.
Yep.
So when the price is $200 and they thought that they were going to cover it at $5.
Yep.
They just lost that difference. And on top of that, they're creating more buying pressure of idiots who are already buying from Reddit and all these other groups and YouTube and all this shit. So they're dry. It's a short squeeze. So think about when you squeeze something, it keeps coming up, but you keep putting your hand on top of it. It's going to keep going up, 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 up. And that's a short squeeze. And that's what's happening with all these stocks that people are talking about. They have a high share float where people short it, and people are going after them, driving the price up. So when the shorts have to cover, they have to buy at fucking the price. And dude, there are hedge funds that have lost billions of dollars. Not that I give a fuck about hedge funds, but
Yep.
people have lost billions of dollars, and then I think they've even closed down the original one from GameStop. But point is, at the end of the day, that whole rant at the end of the day was that we give value to things that fucking have no value. Dude, do you know how 50 Cent made the vitamin water? Do you know, like, have you ever seen that interview of him? He
No.
was like, the reason, because they asked him, why'd you get into water? And he goes, the reason I got into water is because when I went to the store, I tasted this water that was like 90 cents or something like that, like 98 cents, right? And then I tasted this other water that was $3, and it tasted the same to me. The difference was the marketing between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, if I get into that, he's like, the sky's the limit. And dude, he made like what, like over $100 million or
Made
more
so much money on
from
vitamin
water
bro.
that comes from the earth, bro.
Yeah, dude. And
It
good marketing.
It falls from the sky.
Yeah, man.
And people are charging you to, you know, and the thing is that we, like how you're talking about, and I felt like that lately, as far as like that drag of like being down from the hustle. How you're saying that you have a relief, that you're like, oh shit, I feel relieved because I have more freedom. I feel the opposite. I feel like a bit oppressed because like my job is just sucking the energy out of me every single day, and I don't work a traditional 9 to 5, right? So I have people around the clock constantly hitting me up, and it's like day after day after day. This is why people, like, dude, that this is why people go mad. They go insane because I can't imagine the people who live, and there's a lot of them, live paycheck to paycheck, like literal paycheck to paycheck. Like, I
Crazy,
deposit
man.
my money, all my money is gone because of debt and bullshit, and they have to. And if you have a family on top of that, my heart goes out to you.
That's
I'm in a
tough, man.
position where I'm blessed, right? And I have a lot more freedom, and I can do things. But trust me, bro, if, like, I already told my wife, I was like, at the expense of my sanity, I'm not going to keep working, right? Because I wanted to ask you something when you were talking about, following your dreams and liking Canada because you want to be there, um, and about money and shit. If you could pick, and you could only pick one, would you pick to have more money, or would you pick to have more time?
Oh, time all day, any day of the week.
But
And the
you see
funny
how
thing
that
is, bro,
works?
I'm chasing time. And the funny thing is, for whatever unfortunate fucking reason in
That's the
North
only thing
America,
money can't buy.
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, for whatever reason, bro, like, we seem to put the two together all the time. You know what I'm
Time
saying?
is money. Time is money. Hurry up, bitch.
Exactly. But no, dude, I mean, yeah, if I had to choose, it'd be time. Like, dude, when people ask me, like, what is it that you want in a life per se? Dude, just time. I'd rather make 50K a year, but have all the time that I want for my family, my girl, my life, my dog, than make, 2, 3 million a year, be miserable. And I know this sounds cliche, and people are like, well, you ain't never made 2 million. Well, you know what, dude? At the end of the day, I haven't, but like, I have seen and met some really, really stressed out, high blood pressure, fucking
Yeah,
cheating
bro.
on their wife hates them, et cetera, people that are very, very wealthy. And I wouldn't trade their life, man.
And they all do a type of drug too, bro. They love popping pills.
Come on,
Rich
bro.
people love pills,
You're
dude.
so right. I don't know why. It's like, dude, smoke a little weed
100%.
at least. That shit's natural. You know what I'm
All
saying?
rich people that I know have problems with pills. And I'm talking about rich, like
Yeah, bro.
more than 20 million rich. Like, I know
Exactly.
people who got guap, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Me
And a
too.
lot of them are addicted to some sort of
Yeah,
drug.
man. 100%. And it's like, dude, like, nah, man. I don't know. And maybe that's the difference, bro, between, like, you know, I guess me and you per se. to like the typical, because you know what it was, bro. The funny thing is, when I was young, when I was like 18, when I first actually jumped into the financial industry, bro, I had this dream of like trailblazing, making millions of dollars. My dream, like I'm gonna drive a Bentley, and like, bro, like I had it all planned out in my head, right? And dude, like, and I got to meet a lot of people that did live that life. And don't get me wrong, I'm very fucking quote unquote happy and living lavishly. But as I stayed more involved and got to,
Social
be
media will do that too, bro.
exactly, and I started, seeing people and working with some of these guys with crazy fuck money closely, just given the industry that we're in, I started noticing a lot of things like, you know, divorces like a motherfucker,
Yeah.
just like you said, taking pills, high blood pressure, just all these little underlying things. I'm like, dude, like that's not happiness, man. And I thought I needed a shit ton of money and really nice shit to be quote unquote happy. But I guess what I'm rambling about, bro, is that's
That's
the,
the American dream, though, dude.
yes, and that's the world and social media, and that's the message that is constantly being driven to our fucking through our eyes and to our brains on a constant basis. And I think, at least for me, as I've gotten older and kind of learning myself again more, I've definitely realized, man, you know what? I don't think I want I want a bit more of a quieter life. I'm not saying I want to drive a piece of shit car. I'm not saying I don't want some of the finer things in life, but I'm all right with, like, again, being in control of my time, financially independent, and just doing the shit that I want to do until, it's time for me to go. And
Why is it that? Well, it's crazy. I find it crazy that you, for example, me, I love fishing. I'll wake up at the ass crack of dawn to go fishing on a fishing trip. I'm hype as fuck.
fuck
But to
yeah.
wake up for work, I can't wake up for work to save to save the life of me. Like,
Yeah, man.
and it's like you said, and you get a lot of people who I really want to know the people that are actually doing a job they like to begin with. You know how they say, oh, well, if you love what you do, you don't work a day in your life. I really want to know the people who are actually working like that, right? Who they, oh, if you love what you do, shut the fuck up. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, if I really want to know what the ratio is of people who actually
It's
have a
it's
job
got to
they
be
quote
low.
unquote,
It's
who
got to be
likes
low.
working?
It's got to be
Nobody
low.
likes
Yeah.
working, bro.
In my like experience with that, bro, I've only met like less than a handful of people that really felt that way. But the one common denominator, it was something creative that they did for fun, and they were one of the lucky ones to turn that into a monthly income.
I'm not saying it's impossible.
No, it's
100%
definitely
it's
not impossible,
possible.
but it's not common
No, no.
because most people aren't that good at whatever they want to do to be able to cash into where they can do it. Like,
Yeah.
for example, like, oh, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, if I really wanted to become let's just say a great videographer, right? I could go to school, take classes, and eventually get there because I think you could put in the work to become
No, bro,
great.
the perfect example is you love trading stocks. It's like try
Right.
to turn that into your full-time job. Good fucking luck. You know what I mean? Like that's a perfect example. It's like easier said than
Then done.
done. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Always.
Exactly.
Always
Always,
100%.
right? But I think, for 99% of the population out there that, pretty much, like including myself, we work jobs. Fuck no, we don't love it. We just have to. You know what I mean? We just have to do it to pay the fucking bills.
Fuck
But
no, we don't love it. Like look at
nah.
right now, bro. And I know you're not in the States, but in the States and it might be the same in Canada. Here, dude, nobody wants to work. Every single place has a help wanted. We're hiring, etc., etc. And people don't want to go into work. Why? Because if they go work a job, they're gonna get paid more to stay at home from unemployment than they would from working a job. People are making an average of $17 an hour staying at home getting collecting unemployment.
That
What
is
job is you gonna
wild.
go? You're gonna go to a job that after taxes you're making $13 an hour, where you can just sit at home and have all the free time that you want
Yep.
and still get paid the same or more.
Or more, dude.
And that's what's happening. I don't know if that's what's happening in Canada.
It's I mean, I don't know as far as it goes, man. I don't really know kind of like what that's looking like. But I mean, I've worked in the lending industry for a long time, so I have seen people's incomes crazy inflated, all from government money because they've had like 3 or 4 kids, a divorce here and there, so they get money from that shit too, bro. I've seen people literally not working a single, like not working at all, Straight government money pulling in fucking 100K a year, dude.
What?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because like, and
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
swear,
100,000 from the government, bro.
6, 7K a month, bro, like clockwork. Because they're getting money for like 2 or 3 kids plus this, plus that, plus that. Like, bro, it's almost like when I've seen it, it's almost like some people figure the system out and they learn how to cash out from it and they try to ride that wave, for a long time. And then you got people like fucking me and you, we just go fucking work every day, pay our taxes. You know what I mean? And we
I'm
don't
a
even
law
make that
abiding
much.
citizen, and it's fucked up. But what you were talking about, Elon Musk, he's controlling the simulation. That's all it is to them, bro.
Yep.
And by to them, when I say them, I mean the fucking reptilian elites, right? Like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Isn't it crazy that this past week the guy from Virgin Galactic and Jeff Bezos, they both went into space? Isn't that the
That's
weirdest? And can we talk about Jeff Bezos'
crazy.
laugh? How fucking creepy it is.
Yeah, dude. Like he's definitely 100% creepy, and he's for sure a fucking reptilian.
He's
I
a
mean, just
hundred
look
percent a
at him. Like,
reptilian,
look
bro.
at him, dude.
I think I saw this meme, bro, where it was like Jeff Bezos' lazy eye was weighing the ship down or something.
Bruh. Like, what a world we live in, bro. That like I saw a meme today is that like the guy who killed bookstores flew a
That
fucking
was
dick into
Tom.
space.
I think that
Was
was
that
Tom.
Tom?
Yeah, I saw Tom
Fucking
post
love
that.
it. I was like, bro, that's funny. Like, literally, man. Like, the funny thing when I saw like Amazon, I was like, dude, that looks a lot like a dick. And the way I looked
Yeah.
at it, I was like, Joe, Jeff Bezos was pretty much saying, fuck, I can fuck the world with my rocket ship.
Listen,
That's how
dude.
much money
Listen.
I have. I can take a
Listen.
fucking rocket ship into space and no one can do anything about it.
You
That's crazy.
make you make such a fuck. I'm glad you said that because you made such a crazy point. You know the whole reason behind obelisks in Egypt and all these phallically looking things around the world is because of an idea of that, of fucking the womb of the world, the earth, and procreating with it, right?
Right.
That's and when you just said that, there's always something. There's always how they say that symbols are the language of the soul, right? You have all these, and I always tell people, look at the symbolism. Watch the Matrix and Google every single character's name, and every single character has a deeper meaning within the movie, right? Neo
Facts
is
though.
the one. Morpheus is the cousin or the the brother of death, whatever the fuck it is. In the mythology, right? You have Trinity, the Holy Trinity.
Holy Trinity, yep.
Um, he's the cousin of sleep or some shit like that, Morpheus. And the Nebuchadnezzar, their ship. Like it's all these different things, and throughout the entire movie, what's the underlying theme? It's very gnostic in the theme of it, because you
Mhm.
have the one, and you're trying to find a way out of the simulation that was created by the demiurge that made this false reality.
Mm.
And honestly, that's all I believe it is to be this false reality where, how you said, the American dream, what is it? Oh, fast cars, women, nice things, money, all
Yeah,
this bullshit. Is it really like?
you know what I mean.
Do you really want to live that? Like, look, like what's that one guy, Dan Blizzard, whatever the fuck his name is, the one that
Uh
the poker player supposedly, but
oh, yes, yes,
you
yes.
know what I'm talking about. He's always
Is
posting
it
guns and shit.
Bilzerian or something?
Bills, yeah, some shit like that.
Yeah.
And he's broke, bro. He's broke as fuck right now. And everything
Didn't
was
know
just
that.
a facade. It was all make believe,
Come on.
and he's not even, he was just laundering money for his dad, who was a big hedge fund manager, and he did some shady shit and he hid some
There you
money
go.
away.
100%.
And here the guy was just, spending it all. But at the end of the day, bro, yeah, I love that you brought that up, because yeah, they pretty much want to fuck, Mother Nature and Gaia, the spirit of the world, and all this shit. And that's how they do it, bro. It's like pretty much like a fuck you. I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm gonna ride a dick into space.
Yeah, man. That shit was crazy. I was like, dude, that's a dick. Like, that's a hundred
But
percent a
how
fucking space dick.
how weird is it that
Why?
only the elites have this like the privilege to do that? And then people were mad because when he came down, now it's astronaut Bezos.
Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? Like, I don't know, man. I think the whole thing with this space thing too, like the fact that like and this is what my own like internal thinking that tripped me the fuck out was back in the day. Remember the space race when we were going against like I think it was Russia,
Yeah.
and like the space race was real, but it was like actual like two governments trying to no, you can't outdo me. Like Russia was like I'm going to space, and then US was like, oh yeah, well I'll see your space till like I'm landing on the fucking moon, which probably the first time I think was a bit of a hoax, but anyways, that's
You
another
don't think you
conversation.
don't think we landed on the moon, bro?
Not the first time, not the first time. I think we did eventually, but not when we did, with the whole like the big
One step
spectacle
for
in the space race.
mankind
Yeah,
or some
fuck
shit.
no. With the flag waving like that. Dude, simple science says that's impossible. And when people were like, "Oh, come on, the government would never." That scientifically of that flag waving is scientifically impossible. And everyone knows it, but no one
Well,
will
I don't
just
know.
say,
I've never been to space, so I can't tell you it's. You know what I mean, dude?
I mean,
How
if you
can you
want,
tell me the vaccine is bad if you don't? You're not a
yeah, bro. See
scientist.
what I'm saying, bro? But like, we know enough, and like, I don't know, bro. So my point is that like that was, the world. We're like the space race and blah blah, and it was two governments, and it was for science purposes, right? Of space exploration. Now we literally have three fucking billionaires, bro, racing each other in space for what
Who's
fucking reason?
who's got the bigger dick?
Honestly, it was Elon who first had the dream because remember he was like, "I'm gonna go to space." You know what I mean? And then fucking Sir Richard Branson launches himself to space, and then Jeff Bezos was like, "Hey, I'll do the same." But for what, dude? What like at this point, it's like, what am I not seeing? That's like, what was the point of this? Eventually, do they want to sell tickets to throw somebody into space for 5 minutes and then bring them right back down for 100 grand a ticket? Like
I think it was 250, but either way,
250,000 a ticket.
yeah, it was 250 a ticket. Yeah, the first flight there was people bidding on it,
And what's the
and now
point, dude? Is it because people truly are chasing that much of a meaning to life to where they need to take themselves two
they need
hundred and
to
fifty
leave Earth,
that
bro.
yeah $250,000 worth of take you into space, so with your eyes you can see the world
You
that you could
believe
have
in
just
flat
googled.
Earth, or you think the world is round?
I believe the world is round.
Yeah,
100%. I don't believe in flat
flat
Earth.
Earth is stupid.
Yeah, I've never. No, it's definitely round. And
I
again, I
can't
feel
get
like
behind that
you don't
shit.
have to be a scientist to realize that that's the truth. But you know what I'm saying? But like, I guess, and that's the thing, dude. Like, and this is circling back to what we're talking about, how we give a value to money, and there's gonna be people out there, bro, that give $250,000 worth of value to that feeling of whatever feeling they're chasing to get into space, to look out a little window, see Earth, and be like, yes, I did this. I can brag about it. I can post on my social media. And maybe it's a sense of like, yeah, like I'm from there and I'm in space and I have meaning to my life. If that's, and honestly, bro, if I ever get to a point in my life where that's the type of money I need to spend to put any kind of meaning to my life, I went rogue a long time ago, and I hope somebody checks me before that ever happens. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I'm not saying I'm gonna get to a point where I'm gonna blow 250,000, but even the idea of that, the idea of me needing to spend stupid buku amount of money for some sense of accomplishment to post on my fucking Instagram account. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and here's the thing, bro. At the end of the day, how I've been saying, is simulacra simulation. We're giving value to these empty symbols that mean nothing. That on the game Monopoly, bro. I saw this today, and I knew we were gonna be talking about money. On the game Monopoly, they literally tell you how fake like fiat currency or the banks are. One of the rules is the bank can never go bankrupt.
That's
Right?
crazy.
The programmers can never lose control of their programming. It literally says when the bank runs out of money, use a piece of paper as a substitute for, because at the end of
Wow.
the, and a lot of people are probably like, well, try try paying with your opinion or some stupid shit.
Yeah, I
Or
didn't
like
think to
try
say.
paying with Bitcoin, right? The whole thing with everybody's like, oh, I can't touch it. I can't. I don't know what it is. Well, just because you don't know what it is doesn't mean it doesn't work, right?
That's right.
Because people are so
Most people
used
don't know how
to,
electricity works in their house, but doesn't mean they don't
but
believe in
but you know how to use it. You don't know how. Yeah, I use that analogy a lot where it's like Do you know how the technology behind your phone works? Do you know how to what you do you know what an operating system is? Do you know what the hardware is? No, but you know how to use it.
Hmm.
It's like, yeah, you're right. But what I have to remind people of, with this whole tech on the subject of technology, is that the original guy, the mathematician that came up with the idea of the computer, he didn't do it to process information faster and be more efficient and make the world a better place. No. He did it to contact the devil. He wanted to show that you are able to if he was able to contact the entity Lucifer, he did a blood ritual through the means of technology, which is what the people at CERN are doing with the God particle and all this crazy bullshit. Right? They're making modern day towers of Babel to try to be places they're not supposed to be, such as space. You're not. There's a reason you can't fucking breathe up there, bro.
Yeah,
It's because you're
man.
not supposed to be there.
Yeah,
Can you
man.
breathe at the bottom of the ocean? No. Why? Because you need to be on the surface.
Yeah, man.
Because you know what I mean. So at the end of the
Yeah.
day, the Tower of Babel story doesn't end well. It doesn't, and that's what they keep fucking around with. You know, trying to with quantum computers that they're able to reach into parallel the dimensions and universes, and they're able to compute all this information at what cost? Like opening up portals that demons are coming through.
That's heavy
What
shit,
the fuck
man.
did you just say? It's like, yeah, no, we're summoning these things into our world, and they're like the Lovecraftian great old ones. Well, I'm an HP Lovecraft fan, and the great old ones, they're not good people. I can tell you that much. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Yeah, and it's like I don't know, man. I don't understand the motivation to do any of that. Like it's crazy, man.
I
Like,
when I was high on mushrooms, I was watching this documentary on our planet, and it was the ocean, one of the ocean episodes. When I was high on mushrooms, I was watching this, and we'll wrap it up here. We're coming up on the hour. I was watching this documentary about our planet, and it was a bunch of nature. It was the ocean episode. They do like different episodes, different parts of the world, and it was the episode with the ocean, and there was the big manta ray. Mind you, I was tripping balls on mushrooms. That manta ray, dude, to me was a fucking alien. That was an alien to me, bro. In that universe or dimension that I was in, it
hmm,
was an alien, bro. And I was like, why are we going to and trying to find other aliens in other galaxies when there's aliens at the bottom of our oceans? But you know how crazy a manta ray looks, bro?
oh, dude, that's so true.
An
There's probably
alien.
so much shit down there, bro. We ain't never even seen, dude.
No, bro. It blows my mind. It's like you said, if you that's a good point. If you want to literally leave this earth to find some sort of satisfaction and self fulfillment, you got problem. That's why, bro. That's
Yeah,
why
man.
they say they eat kids. I mean, they have nothing other better. They're so bored. They're launching each other into space. What's to say they're not fucking kids in the background, dude? You know what I mean?
Honestly,
Like,
though.
or drinking their blood.
Honestly, though, bro. Like, fuck, man. It's fucked up, man. Like, when you really dive into what some of these crazy fucking elites shit that they do, and especially was the last like 12 months, man. Just how we saw just all the shit come out with like the Epstein's and just the
Yeah,
bro, it's evil, man.
it
But
is. It
yeah,
is.
man, fucking to kind of go into like what you're saying with the shrooms, man. So like my little shit that I've been doing lately, and just to kind of wrap the episode on obviously kind of mind bending substances. So I started smoking a lot more weed, right? And man, and I've never been like one to like hate weed or whatever. Just for whatever reason, I'd smoke it here and there, but it's legal over here in Canada, so
Yeah,
I'll
you can
stop by
just order
there.
that shit online. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro, you can go to the store. You can literally walk into a store, dude. I've picked up weed curbside pickup like it's a goddamn hamburger, bro. Like,
What?
yeah, bro, that's
You
Toronto.
need a
Like,
license, bro, or nothing?
nah, bro, it's retail. Like, it's just like
That's
going to the
it?
store and buying a beer. Yeah, man,
No way,
it's actually
bro.
amazing, and I love it. Because like it's no longer like honestly over here in Toronto, bro. Like, it's actually probably Canada, really. Even before it was officially legal, I think it's been legal now 2 or 3 years. But even before then, dude, like it wasn't a matter of do Canadians smoke weed? It's how do they smoke their weed, because they all do. I remember one of the funniest moments I ever had in my life when I moved down here, bro. In 2015, there's a sweet little old lady named Barb, sweetest little old lady that I work with, and she like what was it was my first sales job when I moved down here. And this little old lady, like just little old lady, bro, cute old lady. Like think of a cute old lady in your head. That's Barb, right? And dude, I remember one day we were chatting, and she said something like, "Oh, last night I was high as fuck." I was like, "High as fuck." So I look over to my boy Bryce at the time, and I was like, "Bryce, Barb smokes?" And he starts, dude, he has this big old chuckle of a laugh, and he's like, "Buddy, in Canada," he's like, "especially Toronto," he's like, "Dude, everyone smokes weed." He's like, "Fuck, I've seen cops smoking weed." Again, it does.
That's
It's
so
about
wild,
it's
bro.
it's literally how you like to smoke your weed out here.
And how's the crime rate there?
Super super low, like mega low. It's been a little fucked
Really?
up the last 18 months, but obviously COVID and shit like that, people go crazy, right? But historically speaking, man, the crime rate in Canada is fucking bottom of the barrel. It's amazing, it's beautiful. And I think a lot of it has to do with, for the people, there's a lot of immigrants out here, a lot of people that are here very grateful to be here, and not too many first generation Canadians are on every corner that you turn, right? There's some obviously first generation and some, or sorry, third generation that like their parents were born here and their parents are born here. But a lot of people that I talk to, like that they're Canadian, their parents weren't from here. Their parents are from like
Mm,
say India. Their parents are from Guatemala.
yeah.
Their parents are from somewhere, right? So I think that probably has a lot to do with crime, because again, a lot of people left another country to come over here, whether it's the U.S. or in this sense it's Canada, for a better life, right? So I think that is a bit of a reason why the crime rates are low. And then just generally speaking, bro, the stereotype about Canadians being really nice, 100% true. Can tell you that is right now because I'm American, and I'm American, bro, from Texas. Trust me, Canadians are so chill. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're soft, but Canadians are very nice people.
Tom is soft. Tom is a
You see what
fucking
I'm saying,
soft
and I
Canadian.
think it's because we're American, bro. We're a different breed, right? We're a little
Yeah.
more naturally aggressive, right?
And I'm from Florida, bro. So
That's what I'm
should
saying.
be
We're
rough in my hood.
exactly, bro. I mean, you both of us from the South, right? South the U.S. But
Yeah, I'm
in
Puerto Rican.
Canada, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, for you're Hispanic too. I'm Hispanic, so we got a bit of a tougher blood per se. But yeah, man, in Canada it's different. And anyways, the whole point is, I was like, fuck, it's cool, it's legal. I was like, and I've always been one to like a sativa, so I've been kind of fucking around a bit, and I've been smoking a lot more weed. And dude, I find, especially lately, at least especially for the summer, because winters in Canada suck, right? So as soon as like the summer hits, bro, I try to stay like outside to get some sun. I'm actually like, this is the darkest I've been in a long time. Um, and dude, I love to like smoke some weed and then go outside and be in nature, right? Because
I've never done that because I only do it at night, right?
yeah,
Or to wind down. I've never actually gone outside.
see, and this is where I did a little different. I was like, man, I like to smoke weed in the daytime. Like a lot of times, probably like early afternoon on like a Saturday or Sunday. If me and my girl are doing shit, I like to smoke some weed and just chill outside, or we'll take the dog out for a walk. Bro, there's the sense of respect and connectivity that I've been finding with the world around me is so different. Like I used to be one to be like, fuck, I hate bugs and I hate, because and it was just fear, right? It was just this fear of like ill.
Fuck
So and
bugs.
yeah, bro. So actually, I know we're getting an hour, so let me just we'll finish with like I'll finish my at least with this story. So I remember I was outside, I was high as fuck, right? Not like crazy high, but I was really high. And I remember seeing a grasshopper jump high as fuck and flash in my face, and I jumped. I was like, oh hell no. And then I caught myself. I was like, you're a 35-year-old grown man. You used to catch these when you were a kid and bring them to your mom in the house. I used to catch lizards. I used to catch crickets. I used to catch grasshoppers. Bro, I used to try to catch a snake. Like, I was fucking fearless, bro. Fearless. I loved being outside, bro. I was always trying to fuck with animals, insects, bugs. Dude, when I was a kid, I stayed outside 24/7, man. Like my mom had to call me to come inside.
Yeah, I
Loved being
remember those.
outside.
Those were the days.
They were, right? And then I sit there and jump back when this grasshopper jumps in my face like a fucking like
I'll fuck you up.
man. And I remember, and I caught myself and I paused I got down, like, I just kind of squatted on the ground and I looked at, the grasshopper, reached my hand at it, grabbed it, looked around. I had this moment of clarity, bro. And I caught myself and I literally told myself or asked myself, I said, what happened to you, dude? Where did this fear of a fucking insect become a thing in your life? You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling my girl, and she thinks I'm a little crazy, but I've been smoking a lot of
Bro,
weed,
it's deep
and
as
it,
fuck,
dude, it's
dog.
so deep, bro. My mind, dude. When I mean, like, I've had some
Did
of the
you look into the
most.
grasshopper's eyes?
Nah. It was a big fucker though, bro. Like, this bitch is a big brown one too. But I remember, grabbing it. I was like, it's just a fucking grasshopper. I let it go. I looked at the ground. I saw the weeds, and I saw, like, the little
You ever done
bees.
mushrooms, bro?
No, but that's the next one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Once you do mushrooms and go and you'll be having a conversation with the grasshoppers, bro.
Yeah, bro. And you know what it is, man? Like, I definitely, it was one of those moments where I was like, or lately, especially, I've had a lot of really, really honest conversations with myself, man. Some honest, brutal fucking truths that I've probably been running from. And I really believe it's been, again, losing that Texas stigma of, like, drugs are bad, weed is bad, mushrooms are
Yeah.
bad, right?
That's the conservative view of like the whole
Exactly.
religious view of it. Yep.
Exactly. And where we come from down south, man, it's so
Yep.
conservative, it's so religious. But when you come out here, we're in Toronto, where people are like, fuck yeah, man, you can
It's
smoke some
more
weed,
libertarian. You can put whatever you want in your body and shit like that. Yep.
Right. So, and that's kind of what, that's I've been like, as far as my, adventure with, mind bending psychedelics per se. But yeah, man, it's
Tell you what, bro. Do mushrooms and then come back on the podcast and we'll talk.
100%, bro. I want your guidance on it, man, because I've been reading about it, and I definitely know there's a certain type that I want, not just like
There's
any
there's a
mushroom.
lot of different types, bro.
Right, and I think the one I'm after is probably, I think it's like a psilocybin. I think is the one.
It's all psilocybin. It's
Oh,
just
okay.
bee strain. You have penis envy. You have golden teachers. You have a bunch of different strains. It's like there's weed, there's indicas, sativas, there's
Sativas, yeah.
hybrids. It's the same shit.
Gotcha. Okay.
And for my first time, you'd probably be good with a B plus strain, and just 2.5 grams, 3 grams, and
Yeah.
you'll probably meet God. So it's intense, bro. But I
Oh yeah.
I want you to do it, and then I want you to come back on, and we'll have another deep conversation, because yeah, it's there is a lot of shit going on, right? And sometimes you just need that. You need to be able to unload, and that's what I love about podcasting. That regardless of, let's say, you and your friends, you break up Third Dimension podcast. Well, you could always do a spin-off, and that's the beautiful thing about creativity as well, right? And
Yep.
content, all that stuff. And even though I've been gone for 7 months, I'm still here, baby. You know what I mean? Like I'm just deeper, more wise, because I've learned a lot through the entire break that I was having and
That's right.
all this shit. And I'm still here. You know what I mean? And just
Hmm.
flip, record and then just put it out. I always tell people, just fucking do it, and your audience eventually it'll come, right? But just forget about that at first and just do you and put out content and just be happy doing whatever the fuck it is, and then
That's it,
the
man.
people will come later on.
Facts, man. Facts, my bro,
So
for sure.
we'll wrap it up on that note. And one more time, I'm looking forward to your new stuff. If you end up doing that, I'd like to be a part of, on your podcast, an episode or some shit,
Yeah,
and
hundred
let
percent,
people
bro.
know where they can find your current work
Yeah,
and
hundred
perhaps
percent, man.
your future work.
Appreciate it, bro. So yeah, everybody can find me on Instagram at Young Entrepreneur. Just kind of obviously keep up with just my life. Podcast is Third Dimension Podcast, but to keep up with my next creative project, definitely the personal Instagram. And I have a YouTube channel. And like I was actually saying before, I'm gonna actually document my literally going from zero to learning how to become a pro swing trader. And my goal is I'm gonna document all the way until I've learned how to make $100 a day in the stock market. So that's, I guess, my next creative project. I'm literally gonna document and blog that shit, and it'll be on my YouTube channel. Like, literally, from,
Nice.
like, I have no clue what I'm doing to the next, however long it takes. If it's 90 days, if it's fucking 1 year, um, I've learned how to make $100 a day swing trading in the stock market, man. You know what I'm saying? So
Send
that's
me
the
all your
goal.
links and I'll post it in the description. And Once again, Tony, I love our conversations and look forward to having you on again, man. Thank you for coming on.
100%, 100%, bro. Appreciate you, man. Holla, bro.